Hi guys, my name is Fatma Khwaja and here we are at Khirid Networks. Today we've started our new journey where we're going to be recording a series called Tech Talk. This is where we're going to be talking about different technology topics, maybe answering some of your questions related to technology and trying to educate our audience about what technology is and how it's running its course in 2020. Our first topic of the day, this is our first episode and we decided to start with ChatGPT. If you're not familiar with ChatGPT, it is an AI program recently by OpenAI and it's been a hot topic recently in our news, in students, everywhere, especially for developers out there. For our first episode for Tech Talk, we have invited Hassan. Hassan, please, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Hassan bin Tariq. I'm here from the DevOps team. I'm a DevOps engineer at Khirid Networks, and today I'm here with Fatma Khwaja, and we're going to be talking about ChatGPT.
So the first thing I think we should address what ChatGPT is. So Hassan, because Hassan is more experienced in the technology side, he can give us a better. I'm just a sales representative here, so I'm pretty sure he will be giving us the more insight to what it is.
Think of it like an AI, right? It's a chat box. So it's a large language model chat box. It is developed by OpenAI. So the way you can talk with it, it almost feels like human-like. So you can ask various questions. You can even ask it to code for you, and it has various other things that it can perform.
Okay, sounds easy enough. We're trying to make it simpler. So one thing is that a lot of people have started using this. Is that right, Hassan?
Yes.
I've heard university students getting their essays done. So I want to ask, how do you use ChatGPT in your daily life?
The way I use ChatGPT is whenever I'm coding something, right, and I forget how to code, or maybe I forget its syntax. So I ask ChatGPT to write that code for me, and I compare my code with its code, right? So I can check what is it that I'm missing. Other than that, I can ask it for some, let's say I'm stuck somewhere and I'm not sure how to proceed from that point. I can always ask ChatGPT what to do from here, or how ChatGPT would solve that problem for me. So that's how I use it in my day-to-day life.
Sounds good enough. I've used it only once or twice, and it has helped me out. But I asked really. Okay, so the one thing is that I've heard, because I tried asking it, that it does not let you ask any crime or inappropriate related questions, right?
Yeah. So the results are actually limited. It won't actually help you find drugs or that kind of thing. It will only tell you knowledgeable questions, or something that is not violating its terms of conditions.
Yeah, it actually gives you an error when you're gonna ask about like any gruesome things or any bad things, because again, I think we read how that basically the people who've designed it have made it a teaching learning module. Then actually,
Yeah, it won't give you an error, but it will tell you that it is not allowed to answer that question or something like that.
so we don't have to worry about robots taking over, guys. It's
Not
okay.
yet.
Not yet. Okay, so let's come back to the original question, which was, are these results actually accurate?
Yeah, okay. So I'd say it's a hit or miss, because sometimes you do actually get accurate results. Sometimes when you're stuck somewhere, like let's say I have a syntax that is missing something, and I keep asking ChatGPT to generate that response over and over again. Eventually, it will give me a line of code that seems to work, but it's actually incorrect. Syntax is incorrect, right? So whenever I use that command in my terminal, it will give me an error like this does not exist. So I wouldn't say it's 100% accurate. I'd say it's a hit or miss.
Okay, sounds good enough. So we should not rely on it completely to solve our problems, guys. Again, it is something that humans have created. It is still on a testing phase,
Yeah.
you could say, and it will experience some errors, especially since there's so much traffic right now going on to the AI. Okay, so now what are some of the issues have you been facing when you've tried to use ChatGPT?
Okay, one of the issues, as you mentioned, is the traffic, right? So many users are coming to ChatGPT to ask whatever they want. Ever since its release, from I think it was released in November 2022, it had a major boom in December, and the traffic has been crazy. So even if I go on to the website right now, it will say that ChatGPT is down at the moment, and it will let me know when it is available. So that is an issue that we face. So we cannot rely on it. I'd say that we're relying more on Google right now.
Okay, so then this comes back to our next question.
Yeah.
Do you always use ChatGPT, or is Google at the end of the day the best resource?
Actually, I rarely use ChatGPT because of traffic. It's down all the time. So I'd say I always use Google right now.
So again, let's come to this point that ChatGPT, because I heard they're coming out with a paid version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it launched?
It's out already, I think.
Okay. So if you have the paid version, if you have the money, of course you could get the paid version. But I think you're gonna get the same result from Google, and you don't have to pay for Google, of course. So I think we should go for that, because again, I've been seeing some tweets where ChatGPT is not 100% accurate.
Yes, it's not.
And I'm not sure that at some point we will have to stop relying on ChatGPT at the end of the day. I think so. But it is a good resource and informative tool for essays or learning.
Yeah, but I'm going to have to disagree with you on that. You're going to be relying on ChatGPT much more, as the creator of Gmail said that ChatGPT is going to take over Google in about 2 years or something. So I think AI has a wonderful future ahead of us, but it's also a bit scary at the same time.
Yes, I think I'm not sure if people have seen that viral image of that kitten going around. Have you seen
No,
that?
I'm not.
AI generated a picture of a kitten, which literally will have it popped on the screen. You guys can see it. But it is with this picture is actually not of a real kitten. It is actually an AI generated image. So that freaked me out for a second, and people in the comments were just going insane. So
Yeah.
that we have to look out. But it's good to be knowledgeable about this stuff, even if you're not someone who's in the technology field, because at the end of the day, these things are going to be part of your daily life. Like, we lived in a time before cell phones and before softwares and before developers and everything. But now there is going to be a time when we're going to be having these AI software or AI, what do you
Bots.
call them? Bots living with us, and we'll have to know how to use them. So ChatGPT is just the beginning.
Yes, definitely. AI is the future, I'd say.
So thank you so much for joining us for this podcast. If you guys have any specific topics you would like for us to talk about, I know we're just a channel that is right now starting out. It will take us some time to get to the professional level and give you guys better and more accurate results, but hopefully we'll love to entertain you as well as give you some nice technology content without the whole boring sense to it. Thank you, and make sure you subscribe and like this video, and comment, of course, your thoughts and opinions. All is appreciated. Thank you, guys.
Okay, bye.